Queen Elizabeth II arrives to open the New South Wales State Parliament. She is met by the President of the Legislative Council, Mr. Dixon. Wearing a magnificent gown with the ribbon of the Order of the Garter, the Queen is a figure of dazzling grace and beauty. Members of Parliament move into the House for this most auspicious occasion. With dignity, Her Majesty addresses the hushed council chamber in this, the mother of Australian Parliament.
I am very pleased that I am able to speak to you in person on the occasion of the opening of the third session of the 37th Parliament of the State of New South Wales.
Now, Queen Elizabeth thanks the people of New South Wales for their welcome.
I desire to express my appreciation to you and through you as their representative to all the people of this great state. I look forward with pleasure to the rest of my stay in Australia.
Parliament will long remember this ceremony, the first in which a reigning monarch took part. Another royal engagement is a review of ex-servicemen and women in Hyde Park. At the Pool of Remembrance, Her Majesty and the Duke of Edinburgh drive past bemedaled veterans of the Boer War, 2 World Wars and the Korean campaign. Escorted by the state president of the Returned Servicemen's League, Mr. Yeo, the royal couple receive a thunderous welcome. Children of fallen servicemen who are wards of legacy watch, whilst their tiny representative presents a bouquet and makes her unsteady but determined curtsy to royalty. It went so well, she does it again. They meet Australian heroes when 7 winners of the Victoria Cross are presented in this inspiring ceremony. Later, at 3 marshalling centres, 120,000 schoolchildren give the Queen and the Duke their own special welcome. A sea of small faces, a forest of fluttering hands, as kiddies from all over Sydney unloose their pent-up emotions. This is the youngsters' big day, and they enjoy it to the full. The royal couple, parents themselves, are happy to get so close to our children. Education authorities are presented during this noisy but moving demonstration of loyalty and affection. In contrast, the state banquet is a brilliant setting for our radiant sovereign. Escorted by Premier Carl, the Queen is resplendent in a pale yellow gown with an appliqué wattle design, crowned by a dazzling tiara of diamonds. 1,000 distinguished guests give Her Majesty a warm ovation as she rises to respond to the Premier's address.
This is the beginning of a journey which will take me from one side of this continent to the other. It is my earnest hope that during the 2 months of my visit, I shall get to know you well and learn something of your achievements and your problems. I look forward with keen anticipation to my visits to your great cities, to learning something of your ever-growing industry, and to seeing those vast expanses of the great outback, the countryside with its sheep in their millions, the cattle, the wide wheatlands, and the thriving country towns. I thank you again, Mr. Premier, for your loyal and kind words, and you, Mr. Pitt, and all you who are gathered here. for the warmth and sincerity of your welcome.
Randwick Racecourse in carnival mood is a gay setting for another happy occasion when the Queen and Duke attend their first sporting event in Australia. AJC President Potter accompanies the Queen, and for the first time the Royal Standard is flown at Randwick. The Queen Elizabeth Stakes is the main race in today's program. A good start, and outsider Blue Ocean on the rails goes to the lead. Favorites Karaoke and Hydrogen are well back in the field. The keen racegoer, the Queen watches intently as Blue Ocean, leading all the way, goes on to win and set a new course record. Blue Ocean is nervous as he receives his blue ribbon, but for his owners, his trainer and jockey, this is a proud and happy day. Sun, sea, and sand at Bondi, where the Queen attends her first surf carnival, a display of its kind unequaled in the world. The royal car drives near to the water's edge for a close view as surfboard riders battle the breakers. 40,000 people share the thrills of the carnival with Her Majesty, who is attended by the President of the Surf Life-Saving Association, Judge Adrian Kerr-Lewis. Highlight of smoothly organized beach events is a spectacular march past of life-saving teams drawn from all over Australia and New Zealand. The Queen is very interested as another monarch, King Neptune, turns on the works for his royal visitors. The Duke obviously agrees that this is an ideal spectator's day, with surfboat crews pitting their strength and skill against heavy seas. Today's thrilling display will surely live long in the memories of our royal visitors.